Hello, Tactical Chibi here with another video. Today we are going to play as Chile, with the latest DLC No Compromise No Surrender, with patch 1.17. That means that we are going to play with the new naval system, also with the new type of faction management and the new doctrines. And my goal for this game is to get the achievement America Decolonized. Okay, let's start by researching basic machine tools and also electronic mechanical engineering. We are going to build infrastructure in Santiago and Araucanía. Also, we are going to use our second military factory to produce support equipment. An important point with the new naval system is that we cannot do naval invasions as easily as before, as we need to have a minimum of naval dominance depending on the type of ocean. And the amount of naval dominance depends on the type of ship. For example, submarines are no longer useful for early naval invasions, and specifically with Chile for the Civil War, we need at least 3 more destroyers to be able to launch a naval invasion and make the Civil War easier. Therefore, I'm going to use my dockyards to produce destroyers. I am also going to take the Armada de Chile focus because we need this extra dockyard. Moving on, we are going to disband all but one division and train it. As we move forward, we need to create an spy agency and unlock the second spy slot, since we are going to do at least 2 collaborations in Brazil and 100% collab on the US to keep their territories for free in the peace deal. After Armada de Chile, let's move on and advance in the focuses until we reach address the Mapuche conflict. Also, for now, let's keep the political power, as we are going to use it during the Civil War to reach extensive conscription and war economy. Now, let's research mechanical computing, and for our next focus, we are going to continue with Sociedad Caupolicán de la Araucanía. Also, we are going to research Dispersed Industry 1. We can take this decision that cost 10 political power to have some buffs during the Civil War. Next, we are going to take the focus La Moderna Araucanía. And then let's go for Unión Araucana. This focus is quite strong, as instead of giving 5%, it's a 0.05% that adds to the 0.075% base compliance. Continuing with the research, we are going to get Dispersed Industry 2 and also improved machine tools. Our next focus will be electing a Toki. We are going to choose Esteban Romero Sandoval for the extra stats for our divisions. Now we continue with convene the Araucanian Congress, and in the event that follows we will go for the second option because we need that 5% war support and PP. Next, let's avenge the pacification of Araucanía. This focus will trigger the Civil War when finished. But before it ends, we will disband the divisions we have, and we will put the infantry equipment in the international market. As the Civil War starts, we have to move quickly, because unfortunately, my 3 divisions spawn far south of the country. Anyway, at this point we need to start training 4 divisions, and don't forget to take the equipment out of the international market. The other thing we need to do at this point is to take those focuses, since we need our 3rd research slot, and we need to wait for this spirit that lasts 1 year to finish, to be able to advance and get it. And now we are going to use our political power to go for war economy and extensive conscription. Next, we are going to use our navy to gain naval dominance in the season. We have to plan 2 naval invasions to the north of Santiago and south of Antofagasta. With the new naval system, naval invasions are prepared even if there are no divisions assigned to the order, and preparation time doesn't depend on the amount of divisions. As we get more political power, let's hire the army offense expert. As soon as the naval invasions are ready, we are going to launch them. Also, we are going to attack here in the south so those divisions don't move and go to reinforce other parts of the country. As soon as our divisions land, we will use them to take Santiago and Valparaiso. And in the north, we are going to take as many victory points as we can. We are going to produce artillery, and also we are going to add civilian trains and trucks to the production line. We just need to avoid fighting and take the victory points. Here the divisions left Antofagasta so we can take it, and with that we should be able to win the Civil War. Now we need to prepare to attack Argentina. Also we are going to send an attaché to China as soon as we have the command power. For now then, we will hire this Mapuche advisor. In the recruit and deploy tab, I'm going to give top priority to the garrisons and operations. Also we are going to start upgrading the artillery. And now that we have 100 army experience, we will choose superior firepower as our Grand Land doctrine. Now let's take the focus embrace indigenous corporatism. We take that one because we will use the civilian factories to buy all the weapons we can from Argentina. We are going to buy from them so they have less equipment to train new divisions. Next we will take the silverworking focus. With our political power we are going to hire the educational reformer. As we build the infrastructure we are going to start building civilian factories. We are going to move forward with honor the legacy of Caupolicán. Next, we are going to take the focus, the Union of American Indigenous Peoples. The reason we are taking this focus first is because with the new faction system we can get certain bonuses and more spy slots from the faction tab. With our next political power we will go and take improved worker conditions. We must also not forget to improve the industry. But with only 2 research slots, it's hard to research all we need. Anyway, let's take the focus incorporate Machi into the army. Here in the factions tab, as a short goal, we are going to expand our infantry forces. And I am going to unlock one of those spy slots. Don't forget to keep buying Argentine equipment. For the next focus, let's take the Patagonian Giants. Now let's choose our infantry sub-doctrine, which will be Assault Infantry. And with the political power, let's hire the Minister of Public Health. In the event for the Chilean earthquake, we always take the first option, as it gives the much needed stability. As soon as the war starts, we are going to take the focus crusade against imperialism. Now, our first step is to take Tierra del Fuego as fast as possible. I forgot, but we need to add an artillery support company to our division. Okay, now let's move forward and encircle the Argentine divisions that are in the south. We need to capture the port of Rawson, take out the enemy division supply and escape route. Also, we are going to take any tile not protected by enemy divisions. And we are going to encircle and destroy any division we can. As we achieve our short-term goal, let's choose Declare War on Democracy. This one will complete as we declare war on Uruguay next. We need to make sure to pin the enemy divisions as they will want to fall back to the port. While at war with Argentina, we will buy equipment from other countries and ask for lend-lease when possible. On another note, as soon as we get 100 army XP, we are going to choose our operations doctrine. I will get rapid domination. Our next focus will be strengthen the central bank. Then we will continue with advancement in telecommunications. As I was making my way on Argentine territory, the AI decided to leave the capital free to take. And with that act of kindness, we capitulate Argentina. Now we will take our course and puppet Argentina. And we are also going to take their navy. Now we justify on Uruguay. For our division, we will add 2 battalions of infantry. And we are going to start doing collab operations in Brazil. Now we will hire the air reformer expert. Also, let's exercise our navy. At this point, we are going to start taking the army focuses. And we need to make sure to keep researching better weapons and artillery. We are going to declare war on Uruguay and we will puppet them as they fall. Next, we will go for Paraguay. As we completed our last short-term goal, now we are going for develop joint research practices. And for our industrial concern, we will go with BTR. With our factories, we will build a special projects facility for land warfare and aerodynamics and avionics. Also, we will start building military factories. At this point, let's add support engineer companies to our main division. And I'm going to declare war on Paraguay. While at war, we will ask for land leases to other countries. To avoid getting stuck against Paraguay, because they make a lot of divisions and have very hard terrain to push, we are going to focus our push in the middle, trying to split the country in two. With our navy experience, let's get the great doctrine of fleet in being. Also at this point, I will start to justify against Brazil. And for our next land doctrine, we will select self-propelled support, as we will use SPGs against the US. And with that in mind, we will advance to warfare in Patagonia for the research bonuses for armor. I'm also going to take a template from Argentina to start training divisions to steal their manpower. As we get 108 experience, let's go for operational integrity as grand doctrine. At this point, we will start researching tank chassis. And as Paraguay capitulates, we will puppet them too. Now we will take our puppet divisions to use them against Brazil. And as we get the war goal, let's declare war. To capitulate Brazil fast, we just need to make sure to encircle the divisions in the south, and then go for the victory points in the coastline. For our last sub-doctrine, we will get a streamlined deployment for more bonuses for the SPGs. And with the air XP, we will get operational air support. For our SPGs, we will research better heavy tanks. And now, in the faction research tab, we will add the facilities we are currently building. After Brazil, we will conquer the rest of South America. With the improving the Fuerzas Armadas decisions, first we will get specializations in spearhead tanks. And we are also going to start doing collab operations in the United States. And as we finish our land doctrines, we will use our army experience to take our spirit of division command. I will go for rapid emplacement for the extra chances for breakthrough tactics. At this point, let's take manpower from Brazil too. And I'm going to deselect the equipment for the Brazilian division so we can keep stealing manpower while fighting other countries without using the equipment. Also, we will continue researching improved heavy tanks. And next, we are going to declare war on Peru. And as we get research breakthrough, we will start researching flamethrower tanks. As for the Academy spirit, we will go for engineering schools. In the war, as we did with Paraguay, our main objective is to split the country in two. That makes capitulating countries like them much easier, as we avoid that they stack too many divisions in horrible terrain. Continuing with these decisions, let's invite the Japanese advisors, and also the British and French advisors, as well as we get the PP. As we defeat Peru, we will just annex them. Next, as we declare war on Colombia, we must be careful to not take Bogota, as we need to leave it for after we have captured Medellin and Cartagena, or else Colombia will join the Allies. After we have researched improved heavy tanks, we will start researching medium airframes. Next on the focuses, we will advance to a tactical air force. And we are going to research the aircraft engines. Also, with the Navy doctrine, we are just focusing on bonuses for destroyers, as we are only using our Navy to invade the UK later. And for that, we just need a split second of naval dominance. We will get the Mountaineer doctrine, as we are going to use them to win easily against the US. And about that, we are going to design our SPG. We will add a close support gun and a lot of soft attack in the modules. Also, we will add sloped armor and 4 points of armor. And we are going to change the type to artillery to get the bonuses from the sub-doctrines. As we annexed Venezuela, we will prepare to go to war against the Allies. We will continue conquering countries in Central America, while preparing to attack the territories held by the Allies. While at war, we need to keep stealing manpower from Brazil. As we unlocked flamethrower tanks, we will design one with our intermediate tank chassis. I will make it as cheap as possible and add them to the production line. We are also going to research Cannons 1 for our heavy fighters. On a very important note, we are going to build railways from our cores to northern South America. With this, we will have enough supply for our divisions, and we will not be dependent on convoys that can be raided by the enemy. Going on, we will research engines 3 for our airplanes. Also, we will get survivability studies before going to war against Guatemala. I will declare war on the Allies, and we will take our puppets divisions to use them to protect ports from naval invasions. As you can see, I kept some divisions here, so that the Allies don't move through Brazilian territory, as they have military access. Coming back to the research, we will get better airframes. And as we control all of South America, we call our Brazilian puppet to the war. This is because I want them to increase their conscription laws, to get more manpower from them.
Nice.
And at this point, we will move all our divisions to the border with Guatemala, and we will justify on them. We are going to add anti-aircraft to our division and also recon rangers. Now, as we declare war on Guatemala, we will push with all our force and try to avoid getting stuck on Mexico's hard and narrow terrain. But first we need to declare war on Mexico, since they haven't joined the Allies yet. We are going to continue researching better airframes. Also at this point we will design a tactical bomber and add it to the production line. After a short while, I'm having a hard time trying to push in Mexico, so for now we will stop attacking and prepare better. We will design a new template for a spearhead division. We will add a flame tank support company, an SPG battalion, and change the infantry to mountaineers. Let's continue modifying the template as we get more army XP. And we will choose an intimidating icon for our new template. And we will train 24 of this division. As we get our improved airframe, we will design a heavy fighter with 4 cannons and self-sealing fuel tanks. There is one thing I completely missed, that is that I didn't put any anti-air on production. For our SPG divisions, we will make them elite divisions, so they will get the most up-to-date equipment, and I'm going to make it a 20-width division for now. Okay, as the new divisions are ready, let's start pushing again. We will try and encircle those divisions. As you can see, the enemy divisions can't penetrate the armor of our SPGs, which gives them an attack bonus against the defending enemy divisions. As Mexico capitulates, we need to organize and keep the momentum of the attack, focusing our spearhead divisions on pushing to the east coast victory points. As we start producing planes, we will assign them to the spearhead division. We easily capitulated the United States, and now we are going to create a collab government in the territory.
¡Listo, señor!
Our next step is to get military access from the Germans. And now we will plan a naval invasion from here to the UK in Newcastle. We also are going to plan another to Rosyth. We will use our SPG divisions, and as soon as they arrive at Germany, we will put our navy to gain naval dominance. With just the navy we took from other countries, we can get enough naval dominance to launch the naval invasion. As you can see, the SPG with mountaineers are very strong in single player. Now in the peace deal with the Allies, we will focus on getting territories in America. We should have enough points to take all we need for the achievement, and our final step will be to capture Greenland, as they are part of Denmark. We just need to control the territory to take the decision to liberate the Inuit people. While we prepare the naval invasion, we can start taking the decisions to liberate the Amerindian nations. As we gain control of the only victory point in Greenland, we can take the decision. Now, if you're playing only for this achievement, we can reorganize the US government. But if you want to keep playing, to get the cores from the US, you will need to annex the collab government before and take the decision to reorganize the government. Anyway, as we take the last decision, we should get the achievement. Thank you for watching, I hope the video was useful for you, and if you have any question, leave it in the comments below. See you in the next one.